Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be discussing all of the different tripolar radio frequency devices and the differences between them to help you figure out which one is the best one for you. And that includes 6 different tripolar devices. Before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name's Trina. I make videos mostly about beauty devices and skincare, so if you're interested in this topic, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, and I have a private Facebook group all about beauty devices that has over 25,000 members. I would love to have you join me on all of those channels. I'll leave links to that down in the description in case you're interested. So I get a lot of questions on my YouTube channel and all of my social media channels actually about the differences between all of these tripolar devices. And I was first introduced to tripolar when I got the Tripolar Stop VX. Now, what radio frequency was doing as a modality is it's using heat to tighten the skin. It's delivering heat to the dermis of the skin, and it's stimulating collagen, and it's tightening up the skin, it's smoothing out fine lines and wrinkles, and it's just giving your skin a more youthful appearance. And it does take time for these devices to work. Yes, you will see your face look a little firmer and glowy right after you use it for the first time, but it does take about 30 days for that new collagen you're stimulating to come to the surface of your skin. So you do have to follow the recommended timing for the device. For example, every other day for 8 weeks, and then after 8 weeks you go into maintenance mode where you're using it a couple times a month, for example. And you should read the instruction manual when you get your device to find out exactly the cadence you're supposed to follow. I will go to each manual and put that down in the description below in case you want to just reference it really quickly. But in general, there is an upfront period where you're using these devices more frequently so that you can stimulate that collagen, and then longer term you just need to use it more infrequently for maintenance. So the Tripolar Stop VX uses heat, but it also has another mode that stimulates the muscles on the lower half of your face. It's called DMA outside the US and ELV inside the US, and that mode you're using to stimulate just the muscles down here on your jawline and your jowls. And so that's the main difference of this device when it's compared to all the other ones, and it's why it's pretty expensive. It's one of the more expensive tripolar devices. So that's the Tripolar Stop VX, and it comes with the regular clear glycerin-based gel that you definitely need to use when you're using a radio frequency device, because you need to protect your skin from the heat and also make sure the heat can conduct into your skin properly. And I just want to throw it out there that these devices today, these tripolar devices for the face and the neck, do not reach the fat layer. They do not melt fat, because that's asked so frequently. I just want to call that out. And all these devices that I've used and tried for the face and the neck do not cause fat loss. Now, moving on to the Tripolar Stop VX Gold, this is just like the regular Stop VX, except the electrodes are 24 karat gold plated, and this increases the conductivity of the device. So it's a little bit more expensive because you are getting that 24 karat gold, you're getting more conductivity, potentially faster results, better results, and it's just a really beautiful device. And it also comes with this really gorgeous gold gel that's really fun to use. I don't want to use too much because I don't want to waste it, because I love to use it. You can see here, it's just this gold gel. One of the devices that I actually don't have is the Tripolar Stop X, and that is different from the VX because it doesn't come with that DMA or ELV mode. So it's a little bit cheaper because it doesn't have that extra mode to further tighten up the muscles on the lower portion of your face. So if this is really not an area of concern for you, or you're limited on budget, definitely you can get the Stop X and see really great results. I personally don't have that device, but every tripolar device I've tried has been excellent, so I have no doubt that it's an excellent device. And then the next 3 devices I'm going to show you are devices that are not currently available from Tripolar in the US. There are some workarounds where you can shop these devices through a third-party site or perhaps Amazon and have them shipped to the US. I'm going to do a little research and leave some links down in the description below, because I know a lot of you are interested in shopping these devices, so I'll try to help you out as much as I can. So this first one to talk about is the Tripolar Desire, and this one uses turbo RF, so it heats up really fast, and you don't have to wait several minutes. It's really just seconds that you're waiting for this device to heat up. And that's so wonderful if you get frustrated by waiting so long for like the VX to heat up, or if you have wrist issues and you're having pain in your wrist or your arm by holding it and moving it in circles for such a long time, the Desire would be a great device if you suffer from any of that. I personally, I've had wrist surgery, so I do have really delicate wrists. It does hurt my wrist when I'm using these devices over a long period of time. So I find the Desire is really great for me to use if my wrists are feeling a little sensitive. So this would be a great choice if you have any issues like that, or if you're just time starved and you don't want to wait. All of these radio frequency devices have the wonderful tripolar technology, the multipolar radio frequency. They have thermal mapping. It's really just a wonderful technology that works to heat your skin in a safe way to boost collagen and tighten your skin. This one just heats up a little faster, so your treatment time is cut down dramatically, and I really appreciate that. Now, the next device that is not available in the US yet is the Tripolar Stop Eye, and this device I've been testing out. It is specially created for the delicate eye and lip area. A lot of people ask me, can I use my Tripolar Stop X, my Tripolar Stop VX around my eye area? And I always say no, it's too intense. You want to treat your eye area really carefully because it's very sensitive and the skin is really thin. So I love that this device is specially formulated for that eye area, and you can also do it around your mouth, like your lip area, to treat lip lines because it is a little bit more delicate here. I've been using it around the eye area, and you just put some gel on, and it doesn't have an orange light to tell you you're at the optimal temperature, but you do feel the heat. I move it in slow circles underneath my eye and above my eye, and then I've been working my hoods. I've been trying to tighten the skin above my eye, and they don't include that in the manual. It's not included in the instructions, but I am trying to tighten that area. I push up and hold and just move it around in small circles just to try to tighten that up. And I don't go anywhere near my eyeball, but I'm really just trying to tighten this area, and we will see how that works. It's really fun and easy to use, and this one is cordless. So you charge it up, and then it's cordless, so it's really easy to use and move around your eye and your lip area. And it comes with its own gel that's specially formulated for the eye area as well, because the eye area is so delicate and sensitive. And then lastly is the Tripolar Pose VX. This is a device specifically designed for the body. The electrodes are much larger and much more substantial than the face devices. This is a device that is used to tighten the skin on your body. So you can use it on your arms, on your stomach, on your thighs, on your hips, on your butt, and I've tested it out on my stomach and on my butt and my thighs, and I'm trying to tighten up that area and smooth out cellulite, and I've only tried it a couple times, so we'll see if it works for me. It comes with the regular face gel as opposed to the eye gel that you can just use on your body. It's a really cool device. I do think this is going to be much more time consuming because the surface area of your body you're trying to treat, it does take a long time to work through those areas. And how this device is different from any of the devices I've showed you today is this device does cause fat cells to shrink. So part of what we're doing on these areas of our body, our arm, our stomach, our butt, our thighs, is we're trying to tighten the skin but also shrink fat cells. So it does say that in the instructions. So this is the only device that talks about reaching the fat layer. And devices that are meant for the body, like the Pose, will do that, not the ones for the face. And I think that's why some people get confused and think that radio frequency is going to melt fat on their face. The ones in a professional setting perhaps are strong enough to do that, but the ones today meant for home use by Tripolar for the face or the neck are not going to melt fat. The Pose will melt or shrink fat. That's great because I want to shrink and melt fat in those areas of my body. And I just wanted to point out that these devices are sold internationally, and the manual you get for these devices in the US may be different from the manual you get outside the US because the FDA has certain requirements and guidelines for the manufacturer to follow. So you may see some Fitzpatrick skin type information in the US manuals that says that these devices are not suitable for fair skin or darker skin, but I believe if you purchase these devices outside the US, they don't have any of that Fitzpatrick scale information in the manual. So I'm not sure about the specifics of that, but do your research when you go to buy a device in the country you're in. Make sure you read the instructions, read the manual, read all the information, read the contraindications so that you can figure out if these devices are right for you, because I'm showing you devices that I've used personally for me that work for me, but I don't know your skin, I don't know your skin type, I don't know your concerns. So make sure to check with your dermatologist, your esthetician, read on the website, check with your doctor, and see if these are going to be right for you. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions about any of these devices that I did not cover today, please let me know. Leave it down in the comments below. So thank you again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. Please leave a like, leave a comment, share with a friend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!